Yo up guys, Mr. Grass here, back from MBR Starcast. Today bringing you something completely different. It's the first 3v3 game that we have actually uploaded onto the channel. I think someone requested about 3v3 or asked if I could try some Twisted Treeline or even Dominion. I believe it's Dominion. Haven't got around to doing Dominion yet, but I played this game a couple of days back. This is one of my spectator mode games because I was originally playing the game with my two friends, so I wasn't actually recording it live like I normally do. So I thought this way I can kind of ask a couple questions whilst I haven't got to worry about it being live. You know, I can kind of think a bit more what I want to say about this video and so forth. Firstly, I don't know if you guys will be interested in more 3v3. I don't know if I necessarily will play more with my friends or if I could just do some solo queue 3v3. I don't know. It's a bit different, you know. It's not your standard standard matchup, but such is life. I'm going to move myself because I actually face against Leona this game. We'll be focused on me because I'm the main Don Dapper. We're the one we want to watch. Obviously we start off with a bit more additional gold than what you normally do in 5v5, so item wise I've decided to go for a Doran's Blade. I quite like the idea of the Doran's Blade because it gives me that little bit of health. Obviously it gives you the additional 10 attack damage, and then every time I last hit something or I auto attack something I regain 5 health, which I think is quite a nice little item to have because it just allows me to trade a little bit better and so forth. And I've also gone for a rejuvenant bead just for a little bit more health regen, and also gone for a couple health pots. So I think that's pretty much all my gold spent. 30 gold left. Whilst on my team wise, so obviously I'm Darius this game. First time I played Darius in a very long time. I've not actually done a Summoners Rift video of him. I've only played him once or twice, and he's not really been never really a champion that's interested me too much, but we wanted to go for quite a nice strong team comp. It was blind pick, so it was just pick who you want. So we fought Darius. I fought Darius because of my ultimate and I could be dunking bitches. We fought Malphite as well because he's tanky and his ultimate. And then obviously Ash for a little bit of damage and a slow on the ultimate she has. Well, for them, they got quite a bit of a weird team. Leona puts up a little bit traded me. I do actually miss my Q there. Only landed on minions, unfortunately. So I felt quite comfortable coming up in this matchup against Leona. I was like, not really too scared, you know. I knew that I could quite easily kind of just auto attack her down and just use my Q along with my passive. It makes her bleed out. I believe my passive, if we see here, I believe we actually start trading off here. She actually flashes for some reason. I really don't understand why. We flip backwards. I really don't understand what her thought process was here. So we're coming in here, we're only level 1, both level 1, and she's like, oh hell no, I'm gonna fuck you up. So I Q her, she actually stuns me, gets the auto attack here, and chucks the ignite down on me. I chuck the ignite down on her, and then she then flashes on top of me for some OP reason, and I'm able to secure first blood for the team and for myself, which is a really nice to have. You can see currently at the moment, if we flick to the directed camera, everyone is running pretty low, and Treeline himself is actually coming up into the top lane. Where am I? I'm W. So I was originally recalling, and I was like, nah. Well, we flip back to direct camera. You see Malphite actually dropping very low here. Fresh has come up as well, but I actually flash over. So if we actually flick into my view here quickly, so I'm here recalling. Obviously we were all on Skype, so we had communication what was going on. Treeline obviously now turns back to fight Malphite. I'm like, oh holy crap. I flash in and actually able to get my Q and my W off on him. Obviously he has no ultimate. So a nice kill to score, puts me up to 2-0 now. Malphite's able to get away with minimal HP. And makes us looking fine and dandy so that we can now back. We've got double CS of the end, even though there's only 6 minions. Those 2 kills are pretty huge. I believe I might buy a pickaxe. I have a feeling that's what I'm going to buy. I could be wrong. I have a feeling that's what it is. Yeah, there is the pickaxe. So to have that additional burst damage is always nice. Obviously, this is actually my first 3v3, I believe, on the new Twisted Treeline. Obviously, it's currently in beta at the moment. It's been changed around. If we actually go to manual camo, we pick up on a couple of points. If any of you guys haven't actually tried the new 3v3, I quite recommend it. It's quite good fun, I think. Obviously, now you have these 2 altars in the middle now. Basically, if you secure them, it gives you bonuses. I believe it might say here. Yeah. So we have 1 altar, they have 1 altar, so that currently gives each of us a bonus of we have a bonus mana regeneration and 3 gold per kill. So every time I last hit a minion, I'm gaining additional money, which is always nice to have. And I believe maybe if we have the the other altar, that might give us the 10 attack damage, 10 plus 10 10% ability power, 10%. I thought it was plus 10 then. 10%. That's huge. I could be wrong on that. The only trying to battle me here, I actually get my E to pull her in to do that bit more armor penetration, but see that Trinity is coming up here, so I'm like, ah, hell no. I'm just gonna walk away, you know, keep everything cool, no problem there. I believe I may group up with Malphite in this middle part here. Also, where Malphite is standing, there's generally health gets pulled. Health is there. So, as you get put onto a killing spree there, obviously Trinity wasn't expecting myself to be there. I baited him a bit by Malphite. Even Fresh as Lantern wasn't close enough for Trinity to latch onto. And obviously with him still only being level 3, an easy kill for us to pick up. And it puts us onto a killing spree now. So, looking pretty damn strong. We got the highest CS in the game at the moment, even though it's nothing too fancy. I also want to pick on, at the moment, like I say, I'm not, you know, as I say, this is my first time playing 3v3, and I was never really a massive 3v3 player when it was originally. It's kind of similar, obviously the altars weren't there before, and they've changed this. You can't actually see it. We do actually take this on a later game. It's a big spider. It's like the Baron of the 3v3 world. What you can see around is all these little jungle camps. I think the idea is that you can actually run a jungler on this, and have one bottom and one top, and then one jungle who roams around and ganks. But it's kind of, I don't know, like I say, I'm very new to this, so you know, I'm not sure how it works. We decided to try and run a support stroke AD carry down at the bottom. I don't necessarily, I was kind of reading a little bit on the internet, and they don't, not necessarily, you don't need an AD carry, they're quite squishy, that's the thing. And I think if you were to run a jungler, you'd want someone a bit tankier. I think champions that would be nice on this game would be someone like a Darius. I think it's pretty OP. Nuno I think would be quite nice for jungle, because obviously you have his feast, and then his slow, and obviously his ultimate, because there's no real vision on this. Imagine Teemo would be kind of reasonable because of his mushrooms, you know, allow you to have vision. I think Nidalee would be quite nice because with the bushes she could run faster, she could put traps down, so if anyone walks she'd be able to see the vision there. OP spears and OP heals, so I think she'd be quite a nice champion to actually have. Otherwise, someone like Jax, you know, someone with CC, Jax, Pantheon, high burst damage, who can just jump on you, destroy you, and also stun you. Malphite, I guess a Moo maybe. It'd be a bit harder to land your Q on this, but you know, I guess you could make it happen. Trinity are putting the hurt down onto Ashe. Luckily they do get away. I actually come over here. Trinity pops his ghost and actually will be able to get away from this. Or he's hiding in the bush. I don't know what he's up to. Fortunately, we actually missed our E trying to pull in Fresh, and that was that. But with Malphite slow from his Q, there should be no problem. And the ult from Ashe able to capture onto Fresh there anyway. No problem whatsoever. So happy days. We're currently 5-1 up, you know, looking pretty strong. Trinity actually trying to take their ult here, and I meet both him and Leona here. They actually pop their ultimate. Leona pops her ultimate down here, and I take a lot of unexpected damage. I couldn't believe how much damage I took drawn. I was quite surprised, and obviously picking up my first death there. Not ideal. It could certainly been avoided, but you know, nice ultimate, and I must have been stunned again by Leona. And she picks up a kill, so very nice. Looks like Trinity may pick up the kill on Malphite, or maybe not. I thought it was slow there. Unfortunately, Leona couldn't actually land her Q there. So Malphite does get away. It does look like both, they are trying to take both altars. They have to kill both altars, so if you actually click onto Fresh, because he's got both altars, so yeah, you do gain the additional 10% attack plus 10% ability power from having both altars. So they're really important to have, I think. And it allows a lot of map dominance by having that, because obviously you get the additional gold. If they haven't got it, then you're getting additional gold compared to what they have, and obviously you get the perks of having 10% ability and plus 10% attack damage, which, you know, is pretty huge to be honest when you think about it. Build wise, because of how nice we kind of started off at the start, getting us onto a killing spree with those 3 kills, it allows us to have a BS sword and a pickaxe now, so we look pretty strong. I originally bought the pickaxe just for that little bit of sustained damage. I wouldn't go for an Infinity Edge on Darius, so that's not what I'm looking to. They don't have the Bloodthirster on here anymore. I believe it's like the Shangan Blade or something like that around those lines. Someone gives you attack damage, straight lifesteal, so they'll probably eventually build into that and use a pickaxe for a last whisper or something maybe. I can't remember what we actually do build into. Just captured the kill there over onto the owner by Malphite. Fresh has popped his ultimate down, no problem for me as long as they have to easily pull him in there and get my Q off. I don't have to use my ultimate. Ultimate's still up. Trinimir does leave around here. It was a bit silly by Malphite to stay around like he did. He kind of asked for trouble there and he does die. Trinimir does pick up a double kill. We used our ultimate on him. I was hoping to use my ultimate to try and stop him doing his ulti, but he clicked it in the right amount of time. But picks up a double kill for himself, which is nice. You know, you can see he's just bought a static shiv now. But you know, I picked up another kill for myself. And I'm now on to 5-1, so we're looking pretty OP. And certainly, if you don't want to feed someone, you don't want to feed Darius, if anyone. So we're looking pretty damn strong. I believe Leona actually quit the game because she may have disconnected or she just quit the game because she was losing. I'm not sure. I know she does actually go AFK from this moment in time, unfortunately. But there's not too much left of the game, and I wanted to kind of use this video to pick on what yours guys' thoughts were of the actual new 3v3. Obviously it's still on beta at the moment, so I don't know what they will change. I really like the look of it. I like the idea of the ult, and I think the spider, which we'll come on to at a later point in this video, is really nice. But I don't know, you know, obviously I'm much a bigger fan of Summoner's Rift. I think it's a lot more fun, you know. And 3v3 it's really kind of intense, especially if you're playing in a pre-made team. You know, there's a lot more I'm trying to think the best way to word it. I think there are a lot more arguments to cause because you know it's down between you three that are causing the problems. It's, you know, you're not playing well enough compared to what the other three are really playing. Obviously it depends on team comp. I think our team comp's a lot more OP than what theirs is, but you know, it was blind picks, so they had the choice. They could have picked any team they wanted, but they chose the champions they did, and that's the way it is. So I actually pick up an ult there. We've now got both ults going our way. I want to pick on a little point. When you actually stand on the altar, when it's owned by the enemy team, I don't know if it counts. I don't believe it counts when it's first unlocked. It could do, but if you stand on it when the enemy team's already captured it and you're trying to reclaim it back after it's been unlocked, it actually reveals your position. So you got to keep that in mind, especially if you're trying to take the enemy altar, because obviously they will see you and you could get quite cornered off if they play it nicely. But at the moment, team's looking really nice, you know. To be honest, there's not really much they can do, as there's only 2 of them now. It was unfortunate the owner went AFK, but you know, when you feed Darius 5 kills, I don't really know what you expect to happen. We're pretty damn OP, and we do start. You will actually see that as the game kind of progresses a little bit more, how OP we actually are. And just currently at the moment, just going through the jungle, in theory, I could be pushing top lane, but I was just kind of roaming about, just chilling, just trying to secure some minion gold around the field. And I believe we actually might loop around Trinimir here. Oh, not. No, nothing's going to happen from this, unfortunately. Fresh and Trinimir standing their ground by the turret, and that will be that. Trinimir is on the hunt now. I think he's overextending a little bit here. Fresh with the hook. Can we get our E in? Fresh with a knockback. That will stop us. Trinimir, I don't know what he was doing here. Really kind of caught himself out of place, considering he knew me and all 3 of us were there. And luckily our passive was able to put us back in the killing spree. 2nd killing spree of the game. Up to 6 kills now. We obviously again used our ultimate on Trinimir, but again his Undying Rage was able to save him through that, and I believe he picked up a kill over on Malphite there. I believe if you guys actually watched the fight again, that Malphite actually ulted Trinimir on Fresh, or at least Trinimir anyway, and it knocked him out of the way of Ash's ultimate, unfortunately, but it all paved the way in the end nicely, so it's all good. So trying to put a little push down onto this bottom turret here, but unfortunately Trinimir does come over, and even though I am 4 levels higher than him, I won't really make too much happen, I don't think. Do miss our E there. Trying to didn't really get the range length right. I was always trying to do it, hoping it would do a bit longer than what I thought. Tryndamere actually decides to try and battle me here, but luckily for me, I was doing quite well in the trade, I thought. But if you actually rewind back, I knew that he didn't have his ultimate, so I knew this was a good time to fight. Obviously, I did actually have my ultimate, so we're battling out here, and Tryndamere heals, which was a massive heal. I think if he didn't heal, then we'd have won that battle. But luckily, Ash was able to come over. We were able to flash away, and he still come chasing, and we were able to get a nice Q, and that cut him down into pieces, put us on 7 kills, a rampage, as I guess you could say it, and looking really fine and dandy this game. And you can see here the new item that they actually use. Obviously, this is an ARAM as well, the Sanguine Blade, or however you pronounce it, which grants you 65 attack damage plus 15% lifesteal. Quite a nice little item to have. I also completed the Aegis Legion. Just to have a little aura for the team. We didn't really need it. I could have went straight more damage, but I thought the aura would be quite nice, even though it doesn't really matter because there's only 2 of them. But I was like, well, I had that rejuvenant bead there, so I was like, I might as well complete it into something, and also complete my boots into boots of swiftness, just so that I can get around the map a little bit quicker. Will Malphite get away right now? That is the question. Oh, Tryndamere using his E to actually, he obviously didn't see it coming, but he used his E, and that actually avoided Ash's arrow, because it looked like he was actually going to hit him. We dunked fresh there, and I believe Tryndamere will get away. And I believe our ultimate, obviously, because Tryndamere's ultimate's now been changed, instead of the cooldowns reset, it only stays it like for 12 seconds or something. I think you can do it for 12 seconds, and if you get it, then again you can do it for another 12 seconds, but it looks like Tryndamere is on the hunt for Ash. I see this coming, so you can see I put my ping down there. I was like, bring him around this way and we're mess him up. But unfortunately, Ash dies a little bit quicker than what I expected her to. Trying to put as much damage as we can onto Tryndamere, but he does pop his ultimate, and then luckily Fresh with his nice lantern there actually pulls Tryndamere away to safety, and he gets to live for another day. Beta helped Fresh's ultimate there as well. He obviously thought I was actually going on him then, but oh no, I was not. Myself and Malphite putting a hell of a lot of damage down onto Fresh, and nice ultimate by Malphite, and that will be a kill secured for us. I now decide to try and tease him a little bit by spamming my dance, just to try and wind them up, have a little bit of fun as we're winning quite hard. Well, I am not necessarily. As it is 8-14, but obviously they have 1 AFK and I'm 8-1 at the moment, so certainly looking ridiculously OP at the moment. I could imagine Darius being really nice on this. You know, you got your pool, and then you can just, you know, you're in the team fight. Even if you miss your ultimate and you don't like, or if you kill someone then you missed on the next person, at least you still do a nice amount of damage, even if it doesn't reset. So it's not the end of the world. Do actually pull in Fresh here, and Tryndamere and Malphite are here once again to have my back, and Tryndamere didn't have his ult up then unfortunately, and that will put nice 2 kills into our bank account. Currently 6k ahead of them, so you know, I say obviously it doesn't help with the fact that the Yenna has gone AFK, but that's the way it goes sometimes. I don't know why she went AFK, maybe I beat her too hard, maybe she had some internet problems. Who knows? I don't know if, obviously, I say these 2 are my friends who were pre-mades. I don't know if they were pre-mades or what. I'm sure if they were pre-mades, they would be pretty pissed off if Leona had she just left just like that. Tryndamere trying to get involved in here, but even with his ultimate up, you actually look here, I believe his ultimate was up. Yeah, so his ultimate is actually up at this point in time. But my ultimate does so much damage now. We slowed it, put this into a little bit of slow motion. Here comes Tryndamere, uses the E to come in. Pull him in with my E so we do extra damage, get a Q on him, and then kaboom. Dunked him like a motherfucker. He did not see that coming whatsoever, didn't even have time to react to pop his ultimate, so GG. Nice hook by Fresh there. Unfortunately, had he been a little bit closer, he'd actually probably pulled me onto those stairs, and I'm pretty sure then I'd have been fired down by painful laser beams, so nice idea by him. I really like this hook by him, how he just flew over there. That was pretty cool. I'll give him that. That was a nice play. Really nice. Ash should be able to get away safely here. Will she be able to pick up Fresh? Yes, she will. That Infinity Edge just making her crit too high, but she will be no match for Tryndamere. With that Phantom Dancer and Static Shiv, he has quite a lot of attack speed. 1.7, that's not too bad. So we're now getting to the point where I was like, well, you can see the game. There's only got about 2 minutes left in this. So I was like, well, let's go take Spider now. Obviously, we needed all 3 of us here to do it, but I was like, we'll secure this top turret first, just so the wave can push us up, and then as soon as we have the Spider buff, we can then go dominate. One thing that really didn't help them, obviously, this game where they only had 3, they were unable to control the altars. I reacted a bit slowly to this, to Trinimir taking this ult, and he actually does secure it for himself, but there you go, such is life. We don't actually have our ultimate up at the moment. Malphite does use his to knock Trinimir up in the air, but we'll be able to catch him, that is the question. The hunt is on, 1 Q, that's all I needed. And that puts us again onto a killing spree, our 3rd killing spree of the game. You see that we've actually completed our pickaxe into the more malicious. It's quite a nice item, obviously you get the shield from it, the additional damage, and obviously the passive when you have every 3.5 health missing you gain an additional 1 attack damage. For every 2.5% of missing health. So here is the Spider. Look at it. I think the Baron needs an update. I think it looked too cool. All the noises it made, how it just I really like the look of this. Me and my Malphite burned both our flashes. We know this was the end of the game. You know there was nothing that they would be able to do as 2 of them to stop us. Kind of regretted not having our flash now, as we would have been able to pick up fresh, but Ash's slow was nice enough and we were able to pull him in right there. And I really like the buff on this, you know, I think the buff looks a lot nicer than what it does on Summoner's Rift, how it's just hovering around like that. It's really nice. I don't know what the buff actually is, I can't remember now. These units' health and mana are regenerating, and this champion has increased attack speed and cooldown reduction. You then put that on top of the obviously having the altars. Obviously Trinimir took one of ours, so we don't get the additional 10% attack damage or ability power, but you know, pretty OP. And there you go. It looks like we're pushed to win now. There's not really much they can do. Fresher and a nice hook does actually land his death sentence, but there's too much damage. Ash picking up her 6th kill of the game. Trying to dunk Tryndamere, and again we actually kill him before he's able to pop his ultimate, even though our dunk didn't actually finish him off in time, but we secured a kill nonetheless. 12 kills this game, 1 death, 8 assists. It was, like I say, it was unfortunate the Yona did actually go AFK. It's kind of sucky for them, but I wanted to upload this video as it was the first game I've played on Twisted Treeline since it's been put into the new beta mode. I just wanted to see what your guys thought, if you guys like it. If you want me to do more videos of it, I don't know if I necessarily will. I don't know. Obviously, I'm more intrigued in playing a bit more Summoner's Rift at the moment than Twisted Treeline, but obviously we're doing quite a lot of A-round videos now. I think I've only got about 4 or 5 A-round videos actually left now, which I had a load pre-recorded from about a month ago. I played a lot of A-round and I recorded a lot of videos, and that's why I've been uploading them every day along with a Summoner's Rift video. But we're running out of content on ARAM, and I don't know, kind of mixed reactions. You know, a couple of you guys like it and a couple of you guys don't. But at the end of the day, you know, the video's there for the people who like it and the people that don't. You know, the video title, I have it all put up like it says ARAM or whatever, so you don't have to watch it. Along with that, I'll probably be looking to maybe bring a game of Dominion out. I haven't played that I haven't played that in God knows how long, at least a year or more. A very long time since I last played Dominion. But there we go. So nevertheless, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was a pretty good fun game. I was playing as Darius, pretty OP, even though Leona was AFK for like 10 minutes. But there we are, that's what we do. We're just too OP, we make people go AFK. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take it easy, have a good day. Peace.